빛이 나는 solo.
I was performing, and then all of a sudden, there's like a group of kids, and then like a ton of them, and they were coming towards me.
Like, excuse me, stop filming me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valerie, and in this channel I talk about my immigration experience, a little bit of finance, things that you need to know when you get here to the US, and many more. If that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So today's video is going to be part 2 of my previous video, how I met my American husband, because he's actually visited me 4 times in the Philippines from when we met online up until we got married. So I'm just gonna tell you the second visit. So the first visit is the part 1 video that I did. So this is going to be the part 2 video, which is going to be his second visit in the Philippines and what we did and all that stuff. Just to summarize the previous video that I did, if you haven't watched that one, I'm going to link it up here. And just to summarize so that you have a background, or just to recap. So we met online, and then which was back in August of 2018, and then in October of 2018 he decided to come and visit me in the Philippines, and then that's the first time meeting each other. We did a lot of fun stuff, and I think he stayed there for a week. We spent time with my family and stuff like that, and he went back. And so the second time he visited me was January of 2019. So this one, we didn't really have like a lot of like planning and stuff like that. The thing that we really wanted to do though was to go to Disneyland. So the closest Disneyland from the Philippines is Hong Kong, but also we're looking at places that doesn't require visa, because if you go to other places I have to get a visa. So Hong Kong doesn't require a visa for Filipinos, so that's where we went. So that was the main event main event of the season. So so when he got to the Philippines in January, I think he took 2 weeks off. So we spent time maybe 3-4 days in the Philippines. We went different places and stuff, and then after that we went to Hong Kong. I think we spent how long was it? I would say 5 days and 4 nights, maybe something like that. We went to Hong Kong, so that was actually my first ever flight, and also flight abroad. So that was really exciting for me, and it was actually kind of what do you call this? Kind of interesting, because when we got there, it was chilly. It wasn't super cold. Well, back then for me it was super cold. So in the Philippines we don't really have a lot of coats and stuff like that. So anyway, when I got there, I only have this denim jacket, which is not warm at all. So I just went ahead and used that. Actually, I have a hoodie. I have a t-shirt, hoodie, and then there's another one. So I have 4 layers, and Austin was just wearing a t-shirt and I don't know, a hoodie, and that was it. But I was really shivering. And then also when we got to the airport, our hotel, I think we got there really early in the morning or really late at night. I think we got there around maybe 11 p.m. and so we had to spent the night at the airport, because our hotel, the check-in is not until like 1 p.m. or something like that. And so I just spent the night at the airport, and it was so cold, and so we sat on the floor, and because there was not a lot of chairs for some reason, I don't know. So we sat on the floor, and it was so cold, and then the guy next to us was just so loud, talking on the phone and everything, and we're trying to like just close our eyes and sleep. But anyway, it was not good. But after that, hold on a second, I have to check the food in the oven, okay? It's not done yet. Okay, so anyway, so it was a very interesting night. We weren't really able to sleep at all. So after that, when like we basically just spent the whole night at the airport, and then maybe like around 6 in the morning or something like that, we finally came out. And then maybe I think the reason why we can't get out because there's no buses running at that time. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, so we went outside, and it was pretty chilly, and we got our stuff, and then they have this like double-decker bus, which is really cool. I'm gonna put some pictures and some videos as well so you guys can see. So and of course everything was in Chinese, but there's some that's in English. So we took the bus and directly to the hotel that we're supposed to go to, and there was actually a lot of messed up stuff at the hotel too, because I think that hotel for some reason is not like a super good hotel. It was kind of like it was a little creepy and like scammy, I don't know. So we just decided to like, you know what, we're not gonna do it here, we're just gonna move to a different hotel. So we just decided that we're just gonna walk, we're gonna walk around. We actually went to a Jollibee there, and they have this chicken strips, and that was the first time I've ever had a chicken strips, and I got hooked. I literally, after that, I just asked for chicken strips every time. So we went to Jollibee and everything to eat, and then we went and looked for hotels. I don't know, for some reason it was just really hard to like to find this place. We have the Google Maps, but of course my phone doesn't work there, and Austin's phone was able to work there, but he has to pay like an extra fee or something like that. So we finally found a hotel, and then we moved. We literally had to drag our suitcases going there, and then we finally got checked in and everything, and then we're gonna just like walk around, and we went to like different places. There's a zoo and everything, and they have like little shops on the side of the streets, and so we kind of look at it and stuff. And then I think the same day, at that night actually, we went to, oh gosh, what is this place called? It's the river. And it's really pretty at night because most of the buildings, they would have like lights around them and everything. And like this was January, so they still have the Christmas lights on and everything. So it was really nice because they have like full-on Christmas decorations at at the park, the trees and stuff like that. So we did that. So we went to that river, and then we sat there. We kind of just, like enjoyed the nice evening air and everything. And there was actually a scary moment at that time because we were sitting down. We didn't know that we were like literally behind, like it's like a staircase, but the staircase doesn't have like a cover on the step. And so I put my purse on the side, and then Austin wants to move right next to me, and so he kind of like pushed the purse away a little bit, and then he didn't realize that there's literally no cover. It literally, if he pushed it a little bit further, it would have fell on the water and I would have not have my passport. I would have been stuck in Hong Kong. So yeah, so that was really scary moment. But yeah, it was really nice. And then I think the next morning we kind of just walked and went places. We weren't really sure. We didn't really look up stuff like where to go, which is not a good idea. But we find ways. Ano to? We find ways. Ano ba yan? Video? Ano ba yan? But anyway, so the next day we went to this a park or something, and then at that time I was into like K-pop and stuff like that, and so it was during Jenny with Blackpink, and she's got this solo song. 빛이 나는 solo. Yeah, so I was practicing the dance and everything, and then Austin's got the GoPro at that time. And it's like, oh, here, how about you do the dance right here in this bridge, and then we got the speaker as well. So I was like, okay, fine. I was really shy, but just okay lang. I did it. So I was performing, and then all of a sudden there's like group of kids, and then like a ton of them, and they were coming towards me, and I was performing that. I'm gonna show you the video. I was like, and then they were just like started to just stop and then just watch me dance. Oh my god, it was the most embarrassing day of my life. But they literally just stood and like took videos and photos of me dancing. And at the time I have actually, my hair was short and my hair, I call it my hair red, so diba, K-pop idol din ako nun, no? So anyway, and then it just started to film, and then after I'm done, I was like, oh, thank you. I don't even know what to say. Like, excuse me, stop filming me. But okay, so after that, and then they started, and this is the crazy part, like they started to literally just take selfies with me. Like I was like, they were like, oh, and picture. I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll take picture. Okay, picture. So it was great, and even Austin, they would like go over there and take pictures with him too, and so he's like, take pictures. So it was just so funny. That was really interesting time in Hong Kong. That's the unforgettable moment. Embarrassing, unforgettable, memorable moments, I think. So yeah, I'll put some videos, and it was just really funny. But we had a really good time in Hong Kong, and I don't know if the day after we arrived there or the next day, we went to Disneyland, and it was gorgeous. At that time, they didn't have the fireworks thing at the end because I think they were doing like renovation or something like that. But you get in a train, and then well, it wasn't very fun when we looked for the train because it was a little scary for me because I don't think I've ever been, no, I haven't been to a train before, and so they have like the route to like where you're going and stuff, and so I was like, I have no idea. Good thing I have Austin because I literally like my brain cells are not working, so I was just like following it. Okay, lead the way. And so we got to Disneyland by train, and then we got there. It was just really cool. They have like a huge parade at first, and at like like when it started getting dark, they have a light show parade as well, where like different like costumes and it's lit up and everything. So it was really fun. It was chilly. I of course I'm always cold, so good thing he brought his hoodie, so I have my regular clothes plus the hoodie, so you could just cover. And then actually another thing is he's allergic to nuts, and so when we got there, we were hungry after looking around and stuff, and so we're like, okay, let's go eat. And then we went to a place there, and then we saw this chicken like in a stick, like in a sal. And then so we're like, okay, we'll get that. And we didn't know that for some reason they put peanuts around this chicken. And it didn't say anything about like peanuts, or maybe if it did, it must have been in like Chinese, I don't know. And so this is not funny, but it's just really a stressful moment because I didn't know like what to do. So he ate like the entire stick, and he was like, is there peanuts in this chicken? And I'm like, what? There is peanuts? And then he literally just took threw up the rest that was in his mouth, and then he started feeling the numbness in his throat and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? At the time we didn't have an EpiPen, which is for like if you get into an anaphylactic shock, then you inject that EpiPen and then to revive you. We didn't have that, and so it literally just chug on water, like you just chug. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what are we supposed to do? And of course, you know, it's a different language. If I wanted to like go and ask for like help or something, like where is the medical place? This is huge. It was a huge place. Disneyland is huge, and I don't know like where to go, like, you know, what's the first move. So anyway, but finally, after like a ton of water, he finally said, I think I'm okay, I'll be okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even, you know, like who would expect that you would put peanuts on top of your chicken in a sal? But so that happened, and then let me check my food one more time. Tuna. The tuna po. Okay, so yeah, so it was a good experience with Disneyland, and after 4 or 5 days or something like that, we went back to the Philippines, but we actually stopped by in Manila. So the reason, oh, here it is. Okay, I forgot. So the main reason, actually, it's not Disneyland, but the main reason that he came back on January was for me to apply for a tourist visa. To be able to come and visit him in the US. So we actually set an appointment and everything. We got I think the paperwork and stuff like that. And then while we are at Hong Kong, we were talking about that. We're like, so we actually already talk about like the future, like what are our plans. So like like getting married and stuff like that in the future. So we're already talking about that. So we're like, so if we're doing tourist visa right now, would it affect if we decided to get married soon? You know, like would it affect our case? So actually right there at Hong Kong, we talked about it, and then we just decided to cancel the tourist visa appointment that we set up. And so we also asked, we're like, is this gonna affect our case if we decided to do a spousal visa in the future? And they're like, no, it's fine. And so they actually didn't ask anything about that when I went to do my immigration, my spousal visa interview and all that process. So so we canceled it, but then we've already planned everything. Like we've booked a hotel already in Manila where we're gonna be staying while doing the tourist visa thing. So after canceling that, we're just like, okay, that's fine. Let's just, let's just spend time in Manila and then just, just kind of like go around places and everything. We went to the aquarium. Oh gosh, it's been a while. I couldn't remember anything, but I'm just gonna put it on here on the screen. But we went to the aquarium. It was really fun. It was my first time at an aquarium. Wow. You know what? That's true. I've been to an aquarium. So when I went here in the U.S., we went to the Georgia Aquarium, and I said that was my first time, so I lied. So it's actually the second time, but first time here in the U.S. So anyway, so yes, we went to the aquarium. We what else did we do in Manila? There's not a lot of places around the hotel. So yeah, but anyway, so that's what we did, and then I went back to the Philippines, and he went straight to the U.S. from Manila. So that it was really heartbreaking because it was he was actually feeling really sick from, I don't know, from the food that maybe he ate or something, but he was feeling really, really sick, and I have to leave him because I have a flight to catch going to Iloilo, and he's got a flight going to the US. It was really hard. Yeah, I remember those times that I have to like say goodbye, It was really hard, but we're here. Yeah, so like I feel like you appreciate each other more. I mean, it's not in a bad way, but you appreciate each other's company more if you are so far away from each other. So emotional. But anyway, so yeah, so then I have to leave, and then we were just, afterwards, after I got to Iloilo, I was still texting with him just to check him, but he was actually feeling really sick. He got in the plane, but he just couldn't even sleep and everything. Like 13 hours of grief. 13 hours of grief, because from the Philippines, Manila, going to Los Angeles, I think, and then another flight, two flights going back home here in North Carolina. So, and then after that, actually, he was sick for quite a while, for like almost 3 weeks or something like that. He was just throwing up, fever and chills and everything. So I felt really, really, really bad about it. But I can't do anything. I'm all the way at the other end of the world, and he's over here. So, but that was the second visit. That's what happened. So yeah, so stay tuned for the third, or part 3, which is going to be his third visit. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out, because the third visit is fun and it's a lot of excitement. And if you guys have any suggestions on the next videos that you want me to talk about, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be posting some videos about finances in the future. So make sure you stay tuned. And thank you all so much. I appreciate your comments and your encouragement. Thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! Austin, come here. Austin, look at the mirror. Where am I?
I don't. You are. Here, hang on. Wait. There she is. Look at all this stuff, guys. Wow. Look at these cakes, babe. Look at that.
Wow. So nice. Is that mango?
Yeah.
And there's strawberry. Oh my god.
That mango cake looks so good. Mango lava.
Here, they have this. Is it a mousse or something? Yeah, it's a mousse.
Wow.